Stockermajigger version 1, test run 1, without the magnet. We are just testing to see if it actually picks up the right box from the right aisle. So here we go. I want some mini wheats. I grabbed my mini wheats from aisle 2 and the second position. And now it's going to go find my mini wheats.
Move that box back.
And some of them aren't the right height, so I gotta kind of play with them. Like that. Okay, that worked. And the magnet is going to pull the box onto the robot instead of the magical hand. And it's going to stop at the loading bay. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to grab this metal can right here in aisle 1, first position. Just knocks my warehouse around. I've got a little bit of fixing of the aim, but yeah, I'll work that out within the next week. And it stops at the loading bay. Okay. Now, next test, I want the second metal can in the second row. But for this test, I'm actually going to keep the can to see what the robot does. And of course it didn't scan. Okay, there we go. I misplaced my box in the last run, so I had to rearrange it a little bit. Okay, it drives past the second location where the box would be, and we will find out what happens. Hopefully, when it gets over here to the Frosted Flakes box, it'll realize that it doesn't have the box, and instead of returning to the loading bay empty-handed, it will actually drive back to the warehouse and search for the box again. Just in case it misses it, and, you know, like, no, that's not good. And I reset it. Okay. Anyway, the Frosted Flakes box was a little bit back, so it actually turned before the line, and it went looking for a line that wasn't there. Basically, what would have happened was it would have driven back through the warehouse, save, and then go back to the aisle and look for the box again. Basically, this would happen if for some reason it missed scanning the box on the first time around. It would actually go back a second time and try again. And it will continue to try to get the box, or the can in this case, until it actually does. And when it does, it'll actually drive back to the loading bay. But it didn't, and it messed up, so I turned it off. I will try again. I'm going to next round. I'm going to try to throw like an erroneous barcode, maybe for like an aisle 3 that doesn't exist, and see what happens then.